What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And Tim Kuniskis just did an interview with Motor Trend saying not to count the Ram brand out. And this might be one of the only times I don't agree with Tim Kuniskis. And we're going to talk about that today. Because I think some of the decisions that are being made, at least in terms of customer affordability for customers, are just being left out. Roll the intro. So welcome on back to TK's Garage. I'm going to put the article up here from Motor Trend. So Tim Kuniskis was interviewed by Motor Trend, and they talked about, some of the pitfalls at Ram, or some of the issues that Ram trucks were having. One of them is, killing off the V8, not bringing the EV stuff out in time, right? Only having the Hurricane engine, which is having a disastrous launch with nothing but issues, and having prices, as Jimmy would say, too damn high. Now, you couple all that with the fact that you canceled and ended the run of the Ram Classic, which was your sub $40,000 full-size truck, and you have problems with Ram losing 16% of their sales to the competition of General Motors and Ford. Now, can they turn it around? Tim Kuniskis is saying don't count them out. I get it. I understand why you want to say don't count us out, but you're not showing anything to say why we shouldn't count you out. Now, they're not focusing as much on fleet sales, as they say in this article, as they did in the past, and retail sales are up. But if you're trying to be profitable for your shareholders, you got to be able to balance both of those. And you got to be able to have something that the mass market can afford to come get. When your cheapest option is a Pentastar V6 powered Ram 1500 that has Midnight Edition, so it has a wheel package and some technology in it, and the starting price on that is almost $45,000, that's the affordable option. Dead in the water. Absolutely, this is where me and Tim Kuniskis don't agree. Dead in the water. And Tim is focusing on, we're going to have a mid-size truck, and that will be at a lesser rate. So the mid-size truck's going to be what, $39,500? So you don't think people are just going to pay the $5,000 to get the full-size truck? Because at this point, I'm like looking at what Ford's done with the Maverick, right? And that's the itty-bitty truck. That's not even the Ranger. I don't see where Stellantis is pricing what they're pricing now with their affordable Ram. I can just imagine what the affordable Dakota is going to be. It's going to be a $40,000 midsize truck. That is not what the market is asking for. And Tim is saying that they can't make a stripped down pickup truck and be profitable. I say bullshit. You strip all of that technology out, put a basic radio, old school basic radio like you used to have before touch screens. If you want to have a screen in, maybe put in one of the older Uconnect type of devices, right? But absolutely not. You can't say it's not profitable, because if you came out with a Ram 1500 that had no tech in it, cloth seats, rubber floors, and hand crank windows, you would sell a shit ton of those trucks, because people will just buy their own truck. If people want to put tech in it, if people want to upgrade the interior, they can do that on their own, and in most cases cheaper than where you're going to buy it from the manufacturer. So in that case, I have to say to the other TK, to Tim Kuniskis, that you're incorrect. There's a huge demand for a cheap, affordable pickup truck. Look, do I think this Slate thing's going to take off, the little electric truck that starts at $20,000 after you apply the incentives and stuff from the government to it? It'll probably be closer to like 25 and a half. I do. I think people will buy it because they want it. back in the day when you had these little Nissan trucks, this is before the Frontier and the Titan. I forget what they even called this thing, but they had the little truck. You had what was the Dodge one? The Mighty Max or whatever the hell they called that thing. The Mitsubishi Mighty Max, where they had the Dodge Mitsubishi little mid-size mini trucks. I mean, even the Mazda that I was building, not too long ago when I was in North Carolina, the 1979, was it a Mazda or a Nissan? Little pickup truck. They're great, man. If my big ass can fit in them, right, and I'm 6'4" and 300 pounds, if I can fit in it and still be comfortable, I don't want to hear, well, people don't want it because they're too small. That's BS. People want affordable transportation, not bells and whistles and a 7-day weather forecast when on their way to go, get their dollar burger at McDonald's. That's not, no. People want an affordable truck. You build a full-size truck with hand crank windows, a radio, air conditioning, nothing else, right? Old halogen headlights, bulb taillights. You're going to sell a ton of those. And you don't have to change anything. Put it in the same 1500 body that you already got. Strip it down. But Tim doing this interview with Motor Trend and saying, oh, it won't sell. It won't sell because, people don't want that. No, wrong. People do want it. And they're saying maybe it's not that people don't want it. We can't be profitable doing that. Sure you can. This is the one thing that I think maybe Tim Kuniskis took from the one person I know he doesn't like and why he retired, Carlos Tavares, is the pricing. Like, the pricing went up because of COVID, okay? I mean, a fully loaded Ram Rebel, big sunroof, I had every damn feature in that Rebel. I paid $57,000 for that truck. $57,000. That was it. I've talked about the Scat Packs multiple times. I ordered that car. It was $39,900 out the door. That was taxes, everything included. So to get to the pricing that they're at now, they have to come to the realization they're going to have a come to Jesus, and it's going to be this end of the second quarter here. Dog shit stats. They're going to have horrible numbers, and then horrible numbers in the third quarter, and they're going to start talking about bankruptcy, and then guess what's going to happen? Then they're going to do what the consumers want, and it sucks that it takes that, but unfortunately, that's where we're at. And this is on Antonio at this point. Antonio Filosa has to make the decisions to start cutting the prices on these damn trucks. You got to do it. Because, okay, so now your food stamp edition, your cheap, bare bones, basic truck is $45,000. What the hell are these Hemis going to come out at? 75, 80? Right? You're going to drop a TRX for 120, probably 130? I mean, I'm just looking at facts and numbers. What is the 6.4 liter 1500 going to be? The BGE 1500. What's that going to be? $100,000 truck? It's not available. It's not available to the people that actually care about the brand and want to support the brand. That's the problem. It's available to, hedge fund guys and, guys like myself, other people that are retired, people that have the discretionary income to drop $100,000 on a truck. The average American consumer can't do that, and they can't get a friggin' loan to do that now. 5 years ago, yeah, they could friggin' mortgage a $100,000 truck for sure. Today, no, banks ain't going for it. So we'll see what happens. I just wanted to talk about it because I saw this article today, and I was just like, "There's no way this guy is actually saying this shit." But oh well. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what we do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Still have the Tesla giveaway going on the channel. If you want to win a Tesla Model S that comes with free charging for life, full self-driving, and every bell and whistle with an original MSRP of $134,500. All you have to do is go over to tksgarage.com, pick up a piece of merch. Every dollar spent on the website counts as an entry. With that said, good luck. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, stay petty, my friends.
All the long Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet.